see how many sheets I can get through. Let's go ahead. Let's see. Start there. I have a feeling I'm gonna have to go through more than that. So GC Laredo, I don't know if you heard, but I was able to find and make a bid on a Series 2 or Series 1 of Chrome. I should rewatch Game of Thrones. Nah, you know, there are enough other shows that I have not watched yet that I think I'll be fine. Where the hell is the top? There we go. GC Laredo, I'm looking now specifically for Series 2. A full Series 2 is what I need now. You're right, these are pretty thick. You heard? Good for me. Thank you. Well, like I said, I did reach out to Clint, too. But it is the weekend. Yeah, they stack fine. This is how I've always done it, going all the way back. So I see no need to necessarily change. I should pause every time I get a new one. I'll just pause and show you. So we got Pinlin, Stuck Chuck, Pinlin, 84A and 85, A and B. There, of course, is Joe Blow. Uploaded to Discord. Thank you very much. All right, so now we'll move on to Horsey Henry and Galloping Glen. You know, the hard part about showcasing these is getting you the feeling of that foil, right? That's really what makes these sets. And I'm depressingly, thank you, Liz. I'm depressingly incomplete. I say very, very, very depressingly. Do we have a new ad at the chat here for this one? Okay. Sorry if I missed it. Unless that was an earlier ping. Can I even add at the chat? I don't think I've got add at the chat on this one. I guess I could. Give me a second. Oh, well, there's that ad at, but I think I'm going to take this ad at here. Copy. And then drop it back here. Paste. But move it. Oh, come on. There we go. What we got? Hey, Armagettes. Thank you for following just now. I was just instructed to at the chat. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just trying to get it to even up. Is that gonna work? There we go. They can go a little higher than that. Yeah. There we go. The chat has been attated. And I added a new element, obviously. So, choppy, CPU struggling. Probably. Anytime that you add like 44 different elements, it's going to get laggy. I was choppy on my end. I'm not sure how it looked. When I'm looking at the stream preview over here, it seemed fine. So we've got Roy Bot. I can't believe I remember that name. And Hothead Harvey. Obviously, Transformers GPKs. I remember Series 3 very well. The back of these, pretty nice as well, showing the completed puzzles. KO'd Cody, would that be? Over here? KO'd Cody, if I remember. It's been a while since I looked at these. But I remember hey, Paxi Prime, good to see you. I remember the Series 3 being very, 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 very well distributed. Like, everybody had Series 3 cards. Everybody. Few people had Series 2. You got your Count Chocula? Awesome! Never a bad time to have that. Dinosaur and Farrah Puzzle backs. Not as much fun as the backs that have the wanted posters, and I'm sure we'll get to those here soon. We got Hertz and Pat Splat. Thank you, Liz. Yeah, see, that AT-AT is probably going to throw off the frame rate of just about every other animation on this screen. So, FYI, that's what happens. Not my problem. I'll probably turn off the walker here in a tiny bit. See if that improves things. Stone Sean and Thick Vic. I remember the arts very clearly, very much, because you know, this is the art I grew up with. Like these, you know, these are my favorite pieces of art that I will ever own. And mind you, I've got original art as well, like hanging up on the wall. Justin Hillgrove, but like as far as the art I grew up with, this was it. Blake Flake and what is it? Hippie Skippy? I don't remember that one being named Hippie Skippy. I remember Blake Flake, but I don't remember the other name. It's kind of funny how that works. You remember one name but not the other. I love that they were. I feel that they honored the original colors in this Chrome. Because I remember Blake Flake having a purple-pink background, Hothead Harvey and Roybot having a silver background, Stone Sean having that kind of gradient background. So it's very nice that they kept those. It's killing me that I don't have Series 2. It's going to keep me up at night. That's something now I have to get it. I got 1 and 3. I gotta get 2. Spit and Spencer and Marvin Gardens. I knew Marvin Gardens from way back in the day as in Monopoly. Did I do that right? I did. Okay. Take these out here. Ooh, they are very thick. Usually, if it's a puzzle piece, I flip it. And I realized that I could probably do a slightly better job. But I've been doing this for so long. There we go. So the reason why is because here you've got, see the, look at that. That's just spec-friggin-tacular, dude. GC Laredo, thank you so much for turning me on to this. I've got one more to flip here. You said you should see the prism refractors in this set. Oh man, insane. I sent you the base set without parallels. I kept those. I don't need the parallels. I'm fine with just a base set. Like, I'm good. Because otherwise, parallels would get very expensive very quickly. So I tend to not get the parallels. See the other side? That's what I was optimizing for there. A lot of checklists up front. Like, I don't remember that many checklists. You were lucky to get like 1 or 2 cards with the checklists. Checklists A? Oh, they even have the bonus ands. Yeah. Alright. There's that one. Drew Blood and Bustin' Dustin. Puzzle backs. Yeah, this is, I mean, the effect on this is, it cannot be overstated enough. Like, this is just, oh man, you got me hooked. I love when fellow collectors pull fellow collectors even deeper down the rabbit hole. Need to log off? No worries. No worries. You can get NFT. Yeah, but I'm not going to.
Marcos rated my stream with 6 viewers.
Rating the stream. Hey, everyone. Fellow fans of Star Wars and Darth Maul specifically. I'm going to turn off the AT-AT just for a moment. I am Chris Pirillo. Welcome to my play shop. Today, I had some alphabet cereal since it's Sunday. I have cereal on Saturdays and Sundays. Either cereals I haven't tried yet or cereals that I remember when I was growing up. Today, I am taking a gift from GC Laredo, a fellow fan of Garbage Pail Kids, and slotting the Chrome Series 3 into sheets. And these are absolutely phenomenal. I've been a Garbage Pail Kid collector ever since, like, I was a kid and loved it. Absolutely loved it. And stuck with it. And I'm very glad I stuck with it, certainly. But Maricos, I hope you had a good stream. Welcome aboard. I hope everyone here likes Star Wars. Geeking out. Talking about entertainment. Maybe Garbage Pail Kids, if you're so inclined. Possibly even 3D printing. Because I do that as well. I'm currently in the process of 3D printing a variety of Star Wars figures, and currently doing a K2SOs, can be seen in the Arabesh, and then hopefully we'll be able to get them assembled here before the end of the stream tonight. So everyone, welcome! I'm very glad you are here, and again, Maricos, hope you had a very good stream. What were you geeking out about? What were you doing? Were you playing a game? Is that what you were doing? That's a good guess? Were you wearing a Darth Maul cap? Is that another good guess? You might be making a trip to Batuu. Oh, yes. Do I want do I want you to pick something up? Well, I've got a little wish list. The problem is, I was making mention to Eclipse Empire. The problem is, I don't very often know everything that they have. I kind of have to rely on people who go when they post things on social. I'm like, ooh, that's a new thing. Ooh, that's a new thing. I tend to like the smaller items. There's a couple of things from the Toydarian's toy shop that I've been hoping to get. I mean, honestly, the best way to find out is, like, when someone's on site, they send a picture. I'm like, yes, that's the thing. Grab that, grab this, grab that. And there's so many things. There's so many items that are available. And not just at Galaxy's Edge, but, like, Star Tours, that area as well. It's like, I would miss out on so much if I did not know. So I always appreciate when people take pictures. Anytime they see a Star Wars something, letting me know. I never miss an opportunity. Zizor, not spelled like Zizor in Star Wars, but close enough. It's not an assassin droid. This is K2SO, so it would be an Imperial security droid. Follow you on the gram and YouTube. You'll make a video in a few weeks of updates. Fair enough. Legacy Saber's being vaulted. Yeah. I have Vader's Saber. I got that as a gift from Disney, and then I just got Rey's Saber. And the reason why I got Rey, and specifically Rey's Saber from the end of Rise of Skywalker, because they haven't released a toy version of that, and my daughter's birthday's coming up, and she's been asking when are they going to release Rey's lightsaber, and I said, I don't know. And so hopefully, that's going to be the crown jewel of her presents that she's getting in a few weeks. Hopefully she's going to be as excited as I am to have it, because that's the only one that you can get, an officially licensed Rey lightsaber. That's coming very, very, very soon. So thank you to those who just followed. We've got Lady Sky Bry, Wearin Disneyland, and Armageddon for following. And if I missed the shout out earlier, that's did I do? Yeah, I think Armageddon I did when I started slotting. Maricos, thank you so much for the raid. You're watching MTV Fat Camp. MTV had like all those shows, didn't they? I stopped watching MTV though, like the last time I went to Lollapalooza, which was eons ago. It's cool, I just took a self-designed Kubaton off the printer bed. The ones on Thingiverse sucked ass design lines. A Kubaton? What's that? I tend to... I'm relatively new to 3D printing. And so I've been very blessed with this community. Some people here are into 3D printing, and they've helped somewhat. But most, if not all, of what I've 3D printed has been Star Wars related. Like, it's just count on it. Every night, I'm here on Twitch, 6 p.m. Pacific, probably 3D printing some Star Wars stuff. So right now, like I said, I'm in the process of slotting the Garbage Pail Kids, which I'm very happy to have. This gift from GC Laredo. See how the refraction of the light? See, it's just absolutely beautiful. A self-defense thing you put on your keychain. Oh, okay. Interesting. You learn something new every day. I don't do a lot of practical printing. I have, but it's not the thing that I necessarily do. Iris Amelia. Hey, good to see ya. A shout out to you as well. So here's a shout out in case I missed it, or we missed it. Here's a shout out to Maricos, and that's how I say your handle because I've yet to really be corrected. And Iris Amelia here on Twitch. Let me go ahead and flip over to this view. It's a little more dynamic. You get to see the print, you get to see the chat, you get to see me slotting, you get to see my profile. I remember this art so well. You were just completely shocked to see me? Oh yeah, every day. 6 p.m. Pacific. So you don't just see me now, you'll see me tomorrow, and the next night, and the next day, and the next day. Okay, now we're getting into the cool backs for these, right? The wanted posters. Love those. Can't carry a gun or anything in Sweden. I would not know. Yes, I'm basically streaming forever. At live.pirillo.com. I am doing well. Doing very well. Wasn't thrilled with tonight's cereal. It wasn't awesome. It was fine. I'm sad that they changed the formula for alphabets. Oh, they definitely updated. Oh my god! Where's GC Laredo? This is my card back. He went to bed, I think. Look at that. Wanted for ignoring OS2 Chrome. I ignored OS2 Chrome. That's me. Nat Nerd is me. They definitely updated the wanted posters there. Punchy Perry and Creamed Keith. I seem to remember the art more so than the names. But man, the Chrome series, yeah. Why did I sleep on this? Why? Hated this one, but still had to collect it, of course. I still have yet to see Black Widow. What about you, Marcos? Anybody else? I think I'm going to wait until Black Widow is released on Disney+. What about Pepper Spray? That's a good question. You put Star Wars on something, I'm probably going to grab it. But of course, here I am, holding on to Garbage Pail Kids. Obviously not Star Wars. Closest thing we had to Star Wars Garbage Pail Kid was Ash Can Andy in the first series. Looked like an astromech, an R2-D2. Beaky Becky. Waiting on Black Widow 2. Okay, Eclipse Empire. Glad I'm not the only one. You two are as well. I don't know. There are a lot of shows that I could be watching that I'm now just beginning to watch. So I think I'll be fine in waiting. I'm not too worried about finding entertainment. Marshy Marshall. So here we hit 100, triple digits for the first time. Now, the original series did not have... I mean, the original series looked different in the sense that... I mean, there was no chrome on it, obviously. And the Garbage Pail Kids banner was curved. The numbers were in the top right were the same, but they were just in a different font. It was more of a Helvetica font rather than this, like, Hattenschweiler or Impact font. In your case, you don't necessarily need distance, since you got 10 years in martial... I have 0 years in martial arts. No More 3 is also going to wait until it's on Disney+. Basking Robin, love that. These are so cool. Oh, why did I sleep on them? Why? Could have saved so much money. So there's this one. There's this sheet. So just kind of, as I hover it around, you get a better idea of the reflectiveness of the cards. Stickers, I should say. They are still stickers. Chrome stickers. Very nice. Okay, so let me flip this over. Method to my madness. Getting through them pretty quickly. But that does not surprise me, because it's a pretty small set. Just, they're thick. There's Mug Marcus and KO'd Cody. I didn't know how to read KO'd. I didn't even know what KO'd meant. I just read it as KO'd. It didn't make any sense to me until I was older. I'm like, oh, KO, knocked out. Now I get it. Now I understand. But back then, no. In my youth, not so much. And now in my old age, yeah, I know what KO'd means. Now this was my favorite ones were the ones that really looked like Cabbage Patch Kids, and really all the way up till the 10th series, every GPK looked like a Cabbage Patch Kid. Like, but I loved that the art was very much like, this is a Cabbage Patch Kids, but it's got Snake for there. It was irreverent. It was rebellious. And that's why I loved it. Because I could not stand the Cabbage Patch Kids. It was just too much of a craze. I just did not get into it. Baron Aaron. Now, I remember that. I remember the art, and I remember that name. Silent Sandy. I don't remember. See, I remember some of the names. It was just odd. I remember the art. Like, the art is definitely, like, you know, carved into my, you know, brain. Like, that's not a surprise. I'm more of a visual guy. Very happy to have kept this collection. For as long as I did, yeah, for sure. Green Dean and Juicy Jessica. See, everyone out there, you gotta see if you can find your name on a Garbage Pail Kid. It's possible. It's not impossible. Jedi probably never will. Don't know, but maybe these cards you're holding are worth a lot of money. Airwolf right now, not so much. Even the vintage cards, they've appreciated in value, but not like, you know, massive amounts. This is just more for nostalgic purposes. The reason I would collect, not necessarily for value. I'd say the same thing for Star Wars stuff too. You had Pogs and Go-Go's. Well, just the other day, I showed, I had a friend give me a Vader Pog. They were Star Wars caps. They weren't called Pogs. You're guessing they have a mic? Oh, they have mini mics. I remember Foul Raoul and Mac Quack. Loved this one. I don't know. There's something about the colors on Mac Quack and Foul Raoul that I liked. Plenty of mics. So, you know, I ended up, I went to look to see if they had a few more of the Star Wars caps on eBay, and I couldn't find good prices on them up front. But, yeah, I like that. See, I like that kind of Star Wars trinkety goodness. Garbage Pail Kids, you know, as much as I've collected a few items from the GBK fandom, I have largely stuck to just the stickers. Not really, you know, stretching beyond that. I have a couple of t-shirts. You're back from Noms? Oh. Hope your Nom was more satisfying than mine. Checklist. Not that you need to see it. Fishy Phyllis and Smelly Sally. Who wants to get punched several times first? Not me. I'm good. I'm set. I do not need that in my life. This one I remember as well. Nobody landed that time. Wow. Figured someone would land. It happens. Man, I got a little bit of stringing. Not too bad. GPK Tops. What is that? Oh, yeah, I'm not interested in the blockchain crap. If I want to collect if I want to collect JPEGs, I'll collect JPEGs. There we go. Disgusting Justin. Yeah. That was terrible, but the coffee's making it all better. It usually does. Of course, I had to switch to the Ticino, which has been fine. I miss coffee, though. I do. Tremendously. There's that sheet. Sheet! Sheet! Oh, man. It's so cool. It's beautiful! Target Margaret. Oh! Hey, fix him, dude. Can you take a, I need you to take a screen, someone take a screen grab for Discord. And the reason why is because, Liz knows a Margaret. Should get a kick out of that. Target Margaret. I remember this one as well. Now, I appreciated the portrait orientation more so than the landscape orientation. If I had a choice. I don't know why. The art, the position, It just worked. Closest thing I could get to trading cards that I always wanted. Apart from, and I had, as a kid, I had a lot of things, and I collected a lot of different things. I was only a completist for a few things. I was a completist for Garbage Pail Kids, and completist for the vintage, well, they weren't called vintage back then, but vintage Star Wars figures. Everything else, I just kind of had, you know, maybe one or two things of. Did not have, like, the full Star Wars card collection at all. Jedi, Empire, or Star Wars. It just didn't happen. Keep them out of the reach of the Jawa. I know! You gotta watch out for those Jawa. So this is a Asgardian Wookiee. This is the Chrome series set. So that's basically the original Series 3 art updated, thicker, substantially thicker cardstock, and the art is the same, but like the finish is chrome. Staring Darren and Peepin' Tom. Sorry if like the way I'm trying to hold them is such that you can catch the reflection. Otherwise, they just look like, you know, if you look at them like straight on, it's like, oh, it's a regular card. But no, it's like only when they're kind of in motion or offset or the light catches them. That's really that's when the effect really pops. The Asgardian Wookiee, these are extremely good. They are amazing. Topps Chrome is iconic. Wish it still had the NBA license. See, I really didn't even know. I mean, I knew of it back in, I think, what, 2013, but I skipped it because I'm like, I already have the first series. I'm not gonna. I don't want these, and now I do. Story of my life. There have been many times that I've done that with collectibles, and even to this day, you know, you know, as much as I love collecting a great many things, you know, you kind of have to decide, like, okay, what am I going to focus on? I'm just like, I love G.I. Joe. I love Transformers. I grew up with them, right? I mean, I have like a Transformers t-shirt, one or two, like hoodies, but like, as far as collectibles go, you know, maybe not as much, apart from me kind of deciding for myself that if I was to collect, it would probably be the 5 POA from Super 7. So those are the ones that I tend to do. You know, and so I can say I'm a 5 POA collector, which is fine. It's limited. There's not 5 POA everything, and I don't have to collect all the 5 POA figures to know. What about the refractors? Not going for them? No, that's a variant set. So, it would be terribly pricey for me to get at this point. I'm fine with just one base set and the AN cards, the bonus cards. I'm fine with those. Because otherwise, yeah, I go down the rabbit hole, and I've been pretty solid with that because they've released different border variants in the past, and I skipped them all. Basically, I'm like, nah, give me the white borders, I'm good. You just have to decide, right? You just have to. Oh, interesting. So we got 2 backs for this one. You just have to decide what's your line, because if you don't have a line, you just keep going and going and going. I do not know how many episodes Bad Batch is going to have. I tell you this, I don't want them to end. And I also don't know if there's going to be a Bad Batch Season 2. I'm not sure how popular Bad Batch is, though. Because I tell you, they've done nothing. Absolutely nothing to market it. Nothing. And I don't think that they're rooting for its failure. But simultaneously, it just kind of makes you wonder, like, why are they not talking about it? Why am I not seeing, when I walk into a store, why am I not seeing Bad Batch, this, that, and the other thing? I mean, I guess they only have so many marketing dollars. But man, they just keep marketing Mickey Mouse. Like, look, Mickey Mouse is not going away. But if you want people to watch something, they got to know that it exists. So I do think the Bad Batch is specifically for hardcore fans. The ones for Liz were blurry. Oh man. That's okay. Don't worry, Fix Him, dude. If she's interested, then we can probably... I can take a picture, or I will take a picture, and put it in the Discord. I just thought it'd be pretty quick. God, I wish they didn't make Omega so damn annoying. She doesn't bother me. In this last episode from last week was spectacular. Spoilers, if you loved Rebels, you cannot miss the Bad Batch. Like, at all. Omega is fine. I think she's fine. I'm interested. You can't get past 2 or 3 episodes. Oh, you need to. If you were into Rebels... Hey, Bo Play Photos, good to see ya. You enjoyed Bad Batch? Watch it on Saturday mornings? Yeah, that's the best time. Saturday morning cartoons. That's the best time to watch cartoons. Saturday morning. It's a scientific fact. Not only are these... Well, they're not really trading cards. These are Garbage Pail Kids. Well, I guess they are trading cards, right? These are basically the trading cards that I grew up with. I collect them still. And GC Laredo sent me OS3 Chrome, which I did not have. I have all the vintage Garbage Pail Kids. I have pretty much all the modern Garbage Pail Kids base sets. Some mini bonuses, not all the bonuses. And the online sets, I stopped buying pretty quickly. Yeah, it's got this chromium kind of effect to it, right? Chrome. This is Chrome. Yes, yesterday's or this week's episode was incredible. Agreed. Is there a reason they did 2 names for each picture? I guess to sell more, possibly. I'm not sure. They had a lot of names. They were trying to make money. Variants. What was my first ever 3D print? Oh, you weren't here for that. The screw, or no, I'm sorry, it was a nut, and then I did the screw as the second one. The first real 3D print that I did was the Darth Vader bust. It's actually plastic laminated foil prints. Oh, is that why they're so thick? Okay, now we are into the bonus series, AN series. Part of I guess just extraneous Garbage Pail Kids that didn't go anywhere else. I don't know if this is concept art though. I got to get more information from GC Laredo. He's become my go-to GPK fellow fan, which I love. I love the fact that there's in this community. I'm not the only one who loves Garbage Pail Kids. Love. If I spend money on something, you know I like it. This is what happens when one works too long in the print industry. Well, apparently. But it's a cool effect, and there are other effects as well. The refractor is the variant. Chris did a screw because he was a screw loose. Yes, I had a screw loose, and now it's been tightened. Okay, we're just down to the legs then. Boy, we're timing this pretty well. I have Motorned and Revved Upton. This is new art to me. I love the fact that it's Chromed Chris. Did you catch that? That's my name, Chromed Chris. It's perfect. There was also Ophelia Ornament. Oh, wait. I see. So the AN is all about chrome in some way, shape, or form. Because there's chrome on every one of these things. So wait a minute. What's there? How's there chrome on this? Precious Pete. Oh, I see. So he's on a pile of poo. Gollum Gary and Precious Pete. Precious. And he's holding on to Garbage Pail Kids Chrome Series 3 on the pile of poo, which is really funny. How do you find Will Smith in the snow? You look for fresh prints. Oh, that's good. That's good. I like it. I'd say you win the dad joke of the night, but I think that goes to Larzeus. Larzeus was really funny because the alphabet's pieces were bigger, because bigger as you get older. Adam Byrne and Zippy Zeke. Oh my god, it's got a Thomas the Tank face. What this? What? That's what Cabbage Patch Kids used to look like. Well, they still do. Every so often I see Cabbage Patch Kids thrifting. Never grab them, though. I've yet to see any Garbage Pail Kids thrifting, unfortunately.
B1G_Yano rated my stream with 8 viewers.
Big Jano! Hope your stream went well! It must have, because old Curmudgeon came with ya! I am going through the Garbage Pail Kids and slotting the Garbage Pail Kids that were sent to me from GC Laredo, a fellow GPK fan. And my Imperial Security Droid is about finished printing, so we're about to build that. So you timed it perfectly, Big Jano. And everybody who's coming along with. So if you are a nerd or a geek, you may enjoy the streams that I do every night. I'm a variety streamer. Oh, love it. Joe Nut instead of Donut. This is great. Yes, Garbage Pail Kids rock. See? We're not the only ones. I love it. Love it. I will never grow tired of Star Wars and Garbage Pail Kids. Those two things. There are a few things I have an insatiable appetite for. It's just never going to happen. I'm always going to be interested. Sorry, I'm giving you a chance to see the art. Oh, I love it. She's got a Super Soaker. That's hilarious. Yeah, Garbage Pail Kids don't happen around here every day. Usually it's just a 3D printing, some Star Wars stuff, and it's usually 3D printing Star Wars, honestly. Here's the last one for this particular series. Chrome. No, Big Jano, this material, this is Aqua Translucent from Atomic. It's beyond perfect. Because if you're into Star Wars at all, you know the holograms and the Force Ghosts. And the one we did yesterday, there's Kylo Ren. It's basically, I'm building my own collection. I'm printing my own figure collection. Instead of just collecting figures that are made, I'm making them. Not quite sure where they're all going to go yet, but I'm almost done. Like, this is almost the full array of figures that this person has crafted. Of course, it's Atomic. Yes. So I take it you know Atomic. There's the sheet. Just giving you kind of a better idea of that chrome finish. It's just fan-friggin-tastic. That's just outstanding. And of course, the backs are just as much fun. The Wanted posters, just like the classic Wanted posters. May they never, ever stop making Garbage Pail Kids. Ever. Oh, Atomic's your go-to filament? I can see why. It's been good.